So here we are on day one of quarantine. Slept really well last night. I got in the evening last night. The room is very nice. I'll give you a tour in a second. But I am about to do the sticky up the nose lateral flow rat test, and then I'm going to sit on my exercise bike, stare out the window. So the apartment is very spacious. One of the apartments, a hotel room. Got more luggage here, which I probably will try not to open as much as I can. I have a big shower and bath area. That's really cool. It's like a sunken bath. So I'll probably sit in that later on. See, there's two little levels in there. All right. Toilet, fine, no problem. All very hygienic and clean. And I got my little laptop station. Do some work later on. That's my dinner last night. These are the forms I got to fill in every day. I got to stick this thing up my nose. Got to take my temperature, got to fill it in on this sheet, and then I got to also scan that QR code and upload it to a government website. Got provided with some coffee, so I'll have some of that before I do my little bike session. Got all that in there. Lovely big old TV, which I haven't turned on yet. Bed, very comfortable. I might have to order some softer pillows though. Those are like breaking my neck at the moment, but I do find it funny that everything is covered in plastic and yeah, it's just a bit weird. Then I have a view outside. The view's very nice. So I got my 20 kg dumbbells. So the hotel actually provided this to me. I asked for it in advance and they were very kind to say yes. I got given this like a equivalent of like a resistance band, which is good. And there's my view. It's a little bit dirty on the window, but the sun is rising. It is currently 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, time to stick this thing up my nose. I think I've got to do this every day, and like I said before, got to upload it to a government website, which I haven't got a text message for yet. I just stood there for about 20 minutes trying to do it and realized I need a text message before I can do it, so it's stupid. But I'll fill in this manual one anyway, which actually says you don't need to if you do the online one, but fuck it, I've got nothing else to do. So I'm gonna shove one of these things up my nose. Done it plenty of times before, so don't need to read the data or the instructions. Okay. Ugh, fucking hell. Take a photo of it and I'll upload it to the website. When hopefully it comes back with just one line. I really don't want 2 lines because that would be shit, and I don't know if you're staying here for 14 days, which is not ideal. So we're looking good. You get my negative test there. I'll fill in one of these. I'll stick this on the plastic bag, put this inside the plastic bag, and I guess I wait. Maybe someone will come collect it. Don't know. But next thing we're gonna do is make a coffee. I'm not a fan of espresso pods, but beggars can't be choosers, so I'll have that. And then I'm gonna try and see if this thing takes my weight. It's definitely not filling me with much confidence right now. I have a feeling that is gonna fold in half on me when I sit in it, but better than nothing. Oh shit. Whoa, that's good resistance. Nice. Solid bike. All right, so I'm gonna sit on this bike. I'm gonna look out the window. Got a nice little sunrise coming up at the moment. Sit on the bike for 45, 60 minutes, just nice and slow. Listen to a podcast or two. And then I will hopefully have breakfast, and I'll have to give my my nose rat test thing, lateral flow test. I'll have to hand that in. Then I'll do some, actually I probably won't do anything after that. I'll probably just sit on the bike. Then I will do a bit of work, eat my breakfast, and then I'll do my weight session with my dumbbells after.
Alien, do it in like a safe environment and have maybe a spiritual experience. So
You'll never be the same.
which might not be a bad.
You also start.
Sitting on the bike right now. It hasn't folded in half just yet. That's a good thing. Watching some of the Savant podcast with Taylor Self and JR. basically going to review the CrossFit Games programming. Always something I'm interested, especially as because I had, obviously, I don't think they'll go over the Masters stuff, but I was obviously heavily involved with it as a coach, so it's always good to hear this sort of stuff. I'll sit on here for another 35 minutes, barely even broken a sweat, because if I go any higher on the tension, it basically just stops. So I'm having to pedal pretty fast. My heart rate's about 100 beats per minute, so easy spinning. 60 minutes on the bike, finished. It actually started pissing with rain outside, so the view was pretty much non-existent. Breakfast did come when I was in the middle of my bike. They basically ring the doorbell, knock on the door, and then there's a bag outside. So in my breakfast bag, I have, all right, skim milk. Can't drink that, lactose intolerant. That's okay. A muffin, chocolate muffin. Cutlery, tomato sauce. I assume I'm gonna have some sort of Western style breakfast here. I've got stuff in my coffee, sugars, peppers, coffee mates. I can smell there is a coffee in here, which is nice. I'm actually definitely gonna try and, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, trying those energy drinks for this week. I'll definitely try and cut down my caffeine consumption a little bit. I won't be having any energy drinks as such, like from the cans, but I'll definitely still have a coffee each day. Continuing on, what is the main meal? Get out of here. The main meal is get open. Right, we have some corn. We have some bacon and tomatoes, and it looks like a chicken sausage under there. You have some hash browns and some eggs. I'm not mad about that at all. That's a pretty good breakfast, to be honest. I won't be having any supplements or anything when I'm in here because I'm not really training, and plus it's a bit of a nice little natural deload for my body. My training's gonna be super light. My stress, hopefully I'm bringing my stress levels right back down when I'm in here. Last week has been very stressful with the games. Coaching side of things, but then also obviously traveling for 4 days has kind of put my body in a bit of a deficit. So it'd be nice to kind of have a bit of a, I guess you can call it a detox. A little bit of a detox from training, a little bit of a detox from supplementation, whether that's like the pills that I take on a daily basis, or whether it's just like the powdered nutrition or liquid nutrition. So that'd be good to get away from that for a little bit. And I mean, let's call that whole food, whole unprocessed food. And yeah, just eat food. I'm gonna have to definitely do some deliveries though, because they only do a breakfast, lunch and dinner here. So it's now 8 o'clock. They delivered that at 8 o'clock this morning. Lunch won't be till 12, and I normally have 2 meals by that point. So I'm definitely have to do some delivery of some sort. But where I am in Hong Kong is very local around the area. So I might struggle to get food that I would normally want to eat. So I might have to just make do with what I can. But done with my bike for 60 minutes. Got through an hour of the Savan podcast, and then I'm going to sit down, enjoy my breakfast, and then have a shower. Taking a turn for the worst outside. It is grey as hell, so not great to sit and look at. I got a little bit of work done. I watched a bit more of that podcast. I am now, obviously I have my breakfast. I'm also, it's going to be loud when I go in here, but filling up my bathtub, which is sick. That's currently filling up. I'll leave that to be nice and warm. I will then do a workout. I just got my handstand push-up station set up just there, which is basically the bath mat with another towel in the middle of it just to protect my head. I will use this little resistance band to do some shoulder warm-up work, and I'll also probably use it for some resistance style push-ups, banded push-ups, and I have my two 20 kg dumbbells down there, which I will use as well. So I'll just do some upper body stuff today because I did some squatting the day before I flew out, and then tomorrow I'll do some leg work. So today will just be upper body work. This part just a strength session. Might do some conditioning style work later on. Floor's a little bit hard, so I'm gonna have to slow the tempo down a little bit. Plus, don't go crazy anyway, so I'll just go a 3-second down, eccentric tempo on the strict handstand push-ups, so I don't hurt my little head. The rain has started absolutely chucking it down again outside, but got a nice little atmosphere going in here. My bath is almost full, so I have to turn that off in a second to let it sit because that water is horrendously hot. And also, I don't want to just chuck that water away, so maybe I'll see if I can get some ice cubes, do an ice bath later, but I have a feeling that ain't gonna happen, but let's see. All right, done my first two parts, my strict handstand push-up, my banded dumbbell row. Banded dumbbell row, obviously 20 kg isn't really that heavy for most. So attaching the band just allows me to challenge a shortened position of a dumbbell row a bit more and hit my lats. Now I'm gonna go into an exercise which I don't know is gonna work or not. I'm definitely gonna get shit from a lot of people for this, but I'm gonna try to use my table as something that I can do some rows on. It's definitely easy to do a lot of pressing exercises, horizontal and vertical, when in this hotel room. But a little bit more limited when it comes to pulling movements. So I'm gonna try and do this on the table. I might die, I might be very unsuccessful, we'll see. Not bad. I might try elevate the table up a little bit higher so I can get my arms straight at the bottom. But it's actually not a bad exercise. Hard to get much range of motion because my arms are really wide on the table. If there was a narrower grip, I'd be able to get a bit more towards a deeper range of motion, but not bad at all, good option to have. This one might kill me. I put it on some pillows, but it's very unstable. Whoa, Jesus. Got my arm straight at the bottom, it's good. Alright, done for my second workout there, I guess. Just an upper body strength work, nothing crazy at all. Those bicep curl with a crush grip, like squeezing on a dumbbell, was really hard. I think the hard, apart from the handstand push, that's probably the hardest exercise I did. But good little pump there. I've ordered some food on Deliveroo, so hopefully that comes in the next couple of minutes. I ordered like just a bunch of protein, some cooked chicken and some seared tuna from somewhere. It's the only place I could find like with Western style food. Although I don't actually mind Chinese food at all, but Western style food is definitely easier to count the macros on for me. So I've just ordered that. They come with salad and stuff, so I know I'll get plenty of carbs here because I got things like crisps and pretzels and stuff like that if I need to and stuff like this. But otherwise, yeah, I'm going to prioritize eating a bit more protein when I'm in here. Don't worry so much about the carbohydrates when I'm in here. Otherwise, I'm waiting for this food to get delivered, then I'm hopping in that bath. Okay, the food just arrived. This is from Deliveroo. This is not from the hotel. The hotel food should be coming in probably an hour and a half, so I'm going to be starving by that point, so I'm happy I've ordered this. Poor Deliveroo driver. Obviously the bag is soaking wet. It's pissing rain outside, so gave him a little tip for his efforts. So let's have a look in the boxes. So I ordered some seared tuna and some Cajun chicken. Pretty sure I ordered large on both. So this is just seared kale with a pomegranate kale not seared kale, seared tuna, seared tuna, Christ, with a kale pomegranate salad. That looks great. And then I will have some Cajun chicken. Nice, that's a solid amount of food in there. And I'm pretty sure I got some roast vegetables underneath there, some eggplant, some okra, plenty of chicken on there. That is perfect, exactly what I wanted. It's really good that I got that, but I don't have a microwave, so maybe I'll ask if I can. I don't know if I have access to a microwave. Definitely obviously not in this room, but otherwise I'm gonna go ahead, kick my clothes off and hop into the bath, which has heated up. I put it based on the hottest setting because I know it's gonna fucking scold me by the time I get in it. So it's full and it's ready to go. It's got a little seat in there. I have a few notes I'd like to read over whilst I'm in there. Otherwise, let's bloody go. So I'm currently training my client Julia, who is just grabbing a drink right now. We normally train twice a week, but obviously I'm out of the gym right now. So training her on Zoom as my lunch also just arrived.
Hello.
Jeez. Thank God I bought that extra chicken. I got mushroom pasta in here, and that's got a lot of cream and sauce, so my lactose is gonna go horrendous. Some salad and a cream of mushroom soup, which is also going to have plenty of milk and cream in it as well. Got a berry juice and got a piece of bread. So I've just been sat on that bike for 2 hours. You can see the towel down the floor. I didn't realize how much I was sweating. Basically 2 hours at a very slow pace when I was talking to Tammy on the phone. So a lot of time passed. It's now 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll see how I feel. I might still do a workout after this. It'll just be a short upper body style conditioning piece, maybe like some dumbbell push presses, maybe some dumbbell snatches, maybe some burpees or something like that, but we shall see. All right, dinner's just arrived. Time to go through what we got. All right, so we got some sort of cake for dessert, not sure what that is. Got a salad, same one as lunchtime. Got the same salad and soup as lunchtime, which is it was actually potato and leek. It wasn't cream and mushroom soup like I thought. And that's just a salad with some mozzarella pieces and tomato and stuff in there. Then I have a piece of salmon with some mashed potato and a lot of hollandaise sauce. Again, not terrible at all, not bad. I'm looking forward to eating that. Time ended up getting away from me a little bit. Just disappears in quarantine. Ended up doing 10 double dumbbell snatch on 1 minute from the hang, followed by 15 double dumbbell push press. The next minute, nice and easy. Just wanted to get a little bit of upper body pump in there and a little bit of breathing. That's enough. 20 minutes of work. Like I said, that bike add-on took a long time to do. Just sat there for 2 hours. So that'll be enough exercise for me today. Now it's time to enjoy my dinner, which is the salmon and all that. And I also ordered some kebab style meat from a local Deliveroo place. So I'll probably have to top up on some of the protein from that and some of like the pita naan bread or Arabic style bread. Shower time, food time, bath time, sleep time.